So I'm watching Nas right now on YouTube, and he's talking about how he's not rocking with the narratives that's out right now as far as his, you know, you know, about his record, who he's done played. Um, One of the other guys in the space has been doing reviews after the 1v1 matchups, and Nas feels like every time something happens, this guy, when he's doing his review, he keeps putting Nas not number one. And Nas feels like he's number one. He feels like he's played enough people, he's got enough wins. More times than not, when he's talked his talk, he's backed it up. So he was supposed to play Briscoe. Briscoe's playing professional overseas, probably conflict of schedules with the season that he's playing over there right now. I would have preferably rather have seen um Nas play Briscoe. Granted, I do not know who would have won that game just because Briscoe's very tough. He plays physical. Nas is tough. He plays physical. So I really don't know who would have won that game, to be honest. But I knew Nas was gonna beat Kyrie. Only because respect to Kyrie for just popping out and making it happen for the card's sake. Um, but I knew Nas was going to beat Kyrie. Kyrie looked like he was going maybe 65, 70%. But some of the buckets that he did make were very tough buckets. So it did show that, like, he is tough. And he played in the NBA. So regardless, that loss don't really do nothing. It's not really no knock in his armor. But I understand where Nas is coming from because people is like, well, he lost to Zay. Rob beat Zay, so now Rob is number one. But me personally, I'm from North Carolina, as you can see. So off rip, I was rooting for Rob. Come on now. And Rob represents North Carolina very well in this space because to me, I feel like North Carolina, we some shooters. Like I feel like, you know, it just is what it is. That's just my perception of our hooping. And to me, I feel like the reason that people are saying Rob is number one is because his, you know what I'm saying, his game it looks better than Nas. Like when Rob wins, it looks better. He's shooting from half court like it's a free throw. Nas is saying that people be like, oh, well, he's bigger than this guy. That's why he won. Oh, he's bigger than that guy. That's why he won. So at the end of the day, Rob's game is more entertaining to watch than Nas. Unfortunately, Nas is tough. Nas is arguably number one in this space. To me, the top three guys in this space, in order, that I'm gonna go top five. I'm gonna go top five. Top five in the 1v1 space. Number one overall player. I want to go Zay. Number one. Number two, I want to go Rob. Number three, I'm gonna go overall player. Number three, I'm gonna go. I'll put Nas, and then four, I'll put Lamar, and then five, I'm gonna go Nesco. That's my top five. That's just my top five. Like Jason Tatum said, top five. You know what I'm saying? But I do think Rob and Zay does need to no, I think Rob and Nas does need to line it up. I think Rob is gonna beat Nas only because, bro, Rob can shoot from anywhere, bro. When you are a shooter, that makes your game very difficult to guard. And especially now if we're not gonna be physical I didn't even see the matchup between I didn't even see the matchup. My fault. I didn't even see the matchup between um Scoob and Rob. But I heard that Scoob was just being physical. He was fouling, whatever the case may be. And please, and bro, and when I'm gonna tell you this, North Carolina, we some dogs for sure. Don't get it twisted when it come to hoops. But we really let our skills play the game. Like, I know Scoob is from the DMV, Maryland, whatever. So I know they probably is a little bit more hostile all the time on the court. You know, once you get up to the DMV, everybody just angry and just ain't got no patience. You know what I'm saying? The light turn green. If you're not driving off in .1 seconds, then they're gonna honk the horn at you. It's just that mentality. So it's just like it's just aggressive. Down here, we more chill, we laid back, we more smooth with it. So it's like if School would have played where, and like I said, I didn't see it, but if School would have just, you know what I'm saying, don't do all the extra stuff, he would have lost. We know that. And that's why Zay lost to Rob, is because him and Rob have an understanding. Okay, like, we don't do all the talking, we don't do all the hand checking, we don't do all of that the whole time. We let our skills talk. And when you do that, if anyone's just let the game play and let the skills play, no one's gonna beat Rob, first and foremost. Because the only way you're gonna beat him is if you're gonna have to push him, you're gonna have to foul him, you're gonna have to stay with him. Because if you give him any type of space, he's shooting it from half court, and you're gonna lose. Shout out to North Carolina. And also, Rob, I wanted to say this: if you see this, when you was doing your promo video, you was sounding like you was like, "Yeah, I'm from North Carolina." He was like, "Yeah, I'm from Jacksonville, but I be getting love in Raleigh." Like, he was like, "Shout out North Carolina, I get love." I'm like, "Brother, you're from here. Of course Raleigh gonna support you. Of course Winston's gonna support you. Anybody from North Carolina who watches the 1v1 space, brother, you got the state on your back." I just wanted to throw that out there for you. You know what I'm saying? You played at Winston. You know what I'm saying? You're a legend at Winston. So it was just funny to me how he just sounded like he was surprised, like when he was like, "Yeah, I get love in North Carolina." I'm like, "Yeah, brother." You're the only one in the space from North Carolina other than Pat. I don't know if it's Pat from North Carolina. I'd be seeing him in Raleigh sometime or whatever, and I'd seen him in the Fayetteville hoop John with Dennis Smith. But other than that, yeah. But I do think Nas and Rob should line it up, and I got Rob winning if Nas doesn't do all the extra physicality stuff and it just let the skills play. I got Rob. I got Rob. North Carolina. Hoop State is what it is.